Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Devin the Retro Gamer, and as you can see, we're actually doing another review. I know, crazy, right? But yeah, you guys obviously know why. I'm still having the tech issues right now. Once we get that all solved, we'll be back to normal videos. But let me start with the review. So, this game was made around 2005 or 2006 for the phone by I don't think it was Insomniac. It was like some phone company. I remember it was like a bland name that was literally just called mobile games or something. But basically, this is like a handheld version of the Ratchet games, and in this game, you go to levels. It's a lot like a regular Ratchet game, except you're not going through planets. You're like going through different parts of a phone. So basically, Ratchet and Clank are just chilling, and they get trapped in your phone somehow. So now you gotta, play as them. You gotta help them get out of your phone, basically, and that's your goal. But it also seems that in your phone is casinos from Ratchet and Clank Going Commando and enemies from Ratchet and Clank Going Commando. It's a lot of Going Commando stuff, which explains, the name Going Mobile and whatnot. Hold on, sorry everybody. I'm trying to make it easier. Okay, whatever. Well, this is a little easier. Sorry about that. But basically, I'd say that this game is actually an okay 2D platformer. It's not a great Ratchet game, I'll give it that, and that does definitely deduct points. But for what it's worth, it's an okay 2D platform. I don't think it really did anything bad. It's safe, it's not terrible. Like, it emulates Ratchet and Clank in 2D pretty well, I think, and it does a lot of okay things. The only complaint that could be had is, and this is partly to blame because it's like an old Java game from 2005, is the fact that there's no audio, like music. There's audio, like when you shoot a weapon, but every weapon has the same sound. There's no music. It's all just sound effects. Um, I like the graphics. It's a really nice, little 8-bit kind of look it has. It's nice. I like it. I do feel like it does suffer from some things, like hitting boxes isn't really as satisfying as it normally would be in any other Ratchet and Clank game, which makes sense again because it's a mobile game. That seems to be like the major problem. Like a lot of the issues with this game tends to stem from the fact that it is a mobile game and it's not a traditional Ratchet and Clank game. Um, there's no dialogue audio, of course, because that issue. It's like I said, it's an okay game. There is a boss battle where you fight Maximilian, which is like a villain in the Secret Agent Clank thing. So it does have a lot of Ratchet and Clank sort of things. You do have your helipack still. You have the swing shot. There's grind rails in the game too. Like it does have a lot of standard Ratchet and Clank things, just in like a 2D package. But I would be lying when I say it still doesn't feel still. Like there still is a lot of issues with this Ratchet game, of course, that could have been buffed out. Because some stuff you can't even say is the Java phone's fault, because I do feel like the levels are bland, and yeah, you could somewhat blame the Java, but they could have maybe added like a jungle theme, a beach theme level. That's not too hard. Like just add a background or something different. Because when you have the same thing, you kind of run out of stuff. But that's kind of the main point of my complaints. I guess another little thing is they don't really let you mess with the slot machines, which is kind of odd. But I imagine, again, tech limits. I keep saying that, but it really is like a lot of the issues with the game. The enemies are pretty stale. Like you're basically fighting the same guys the whole game. There's not much really to it. Collecting bolts is still kind of satisfying, even though it's like one big bolt instead of, a bunch of bolts you get in a box. There's no other major characters. I believe Al shows up a couple of times. Cork is in there, in this game, I believe. But that's to be expected since it is some weird 2D spin-off that, most people wouldn't be normal to. it's all mainly Ratchet and Clank. You know, they sometimes banter a little bit, not with their actual voices. It's more like they banter with text and stuff. But yeah, that's the game. There's still titanium bolts. There's kind of semi arenas. Like it's hard to really say that they are arenas because it's basically just another level that you're walking through. But it's more like the death course from I don't know, Ratchet and Clank 3, if I was to give a better comparison to it. But yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for this review. Oh wait, I should probably mention the weapons. They do have an okay selection of weapons. They got the Lancer, the bomb, the rocket, stuff like that. And you do buy weapons throughout the game, so it does have that. And they're not all bad. It's not even that bad of a selection. The only complaint I really have is that when you shoot the weapons, it shoots out the same sort of ammo. Now that's the end of my review. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys for watching my review. I'll give this game 5 out of 10. You know, it's not a bad mobile game. There's nothing like super seriously bad about it, but it's still mediocre, and I'm not gonna be able to give it anywhere past halfway good. But anyways, see you guys in the next video, and I'm out. Peace.